Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do some polygel nails because I wanted to have a different kind of video on my channel from all the acrylic stuff that I got. So I thought of doing this kind of rainbow polygel French tip kind of nail. And for the nail bed color, I'm using this pink polygel. It's called Cover Pink. And this was my first ever polygel kit that I got, and this is the shade that came in it. And I don't know where what brand it is. I just got it from Amazon. It doesn't have a brand on it, so I thought I'd use this color as the nail bed, and I wanted the nail bed color to be in this nice sharp V. So what I'm doing is I've just placed down the polygel on my tip, and I'm just using my polygel brush that came with that kit to push the polygel around. And as you can see, I'm just using the tip of my brush to kind of mold that polygel into the shape that I want. And this polygel is super soft to work with, not too soft to the point where it will move if I leave it for a couple minutes, but I think it's just really nice to work with. And I'm just gonna pat and push and keep molding to where I want it. This doesn't have to be perfect, I just do it. I'm just trying to get it as perfect as I can, but that's just me. Don't worry about getting it too perfect though, because we are gonna file afterwards with a hand file, and it will just make a nice crisp line. So I'm just repeating this to all my nails. And if you're interested to see how I did my nails in the video, the yellow tip ones, let me know down in the comments and I can make a video on that. I did use acrylic for those, and I am just starting out on that. So if you do want to see, I will be more than happy to make a video on that for you guys. So here again, I'm just placing and then patting. As you can see, this polygel is so easy to work with. I was able to move it and create my shape really quick, and I am using the slip solution that came with this kit as well, but you can just use rubbing alcohol. Acetone works too, but it does dry quicker, so you do have to keep dipping your brush quite a bit. So the flexi hand that I'm using is in the shade S603 or something. I will link it on the screen what shade it is, and I got it from Glitter Planet UK, and so far it's amazing. I have a review and unboxing on this hand coming up, so let me know if you want to see that. And with this nail, you're going to see that I kept pushing it in because I haven't purchased any tips yet for this flexi hand. It's actually coming in the mail, and it's been a little bit difficult to just use my full cover tips so far, and they're not very long, so I haven't been able to push the nail too far, so that's why you'll see it keep moving and I have to keep just pushing it back in. That's fine. I think this hand is great. It's really good to achieve the looks that I want to in practice as well. So yeah, I would really recommend you buy a practice hand if you want to practice. But back to the polygel, I was kind of thinking that this nail bed color would be too pink, kind of like a bright pink, but as I started to push it around and molding it into shape, I was like, it's a perfect color, and I was really happy I chose it.
Silence is so loud when you go. I just stay dancing with my shadow all day. Watch the time, I can't find the point where I two pass the line. But you're the night sky, I'm trying to see your stars, but I've always feared the dark. Now
let me know if you would like to see more polygel videos from me and what kind of videos. Maybe beginner nails, kind of like some easy type of nails. Just let me know down in the comments, because I would really like some video ideas right now. And don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video so far, and please do subscribe to my channel, as I do upload more content like this and will be doing so in the future as well. I really enjoy making videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them too.
You'll always be my nice guy. Be my nice guy. You'll always.
Also wanted to mention that the tips I'm using on my flexi hand are from Amazon, so I will try to link it down below, but you can just pretty much purchase any tips on Amazon. There's like so many and they all are basically the same. These are just coffin shaped ones. Just as you can see, I'm just trying to get those edges as smooth and as straight as possible, so I have to do less filing. So now I'm just using my LED lamp. The one I have is the Sun LED, Sun X LED lamp, and it's a 54-watt lamp. Now I'm just getting a lint-free pad and wiping off that tacky layer. Next, I'm just going to file them. So here I'm just using this skinny file that I have. It's just a 240 180 grit file. So it's very soft because polygel does file very easily. And I'm just going to focus my file on the edges, trying to get that line as neat and as straight as possible. And I'm just making sure that the edges are as even as possible, so because when I add the color of the tip I want it to look even as well, so making sure that everything is even now will ensure that it all looks even at the end as well. So here I'm just filing. I did take the tip out as well because like I said, these tips I didn't push the tip in too far up because I wanted a longer type of nail, so it kept falling out, and I thought let me just take it out, and it just made my life so much easier. So now I'm just going to repeat this for all the nails. I'm just focusing on the side walls. I'm not focusing on making the top even, like filing over the top of the polygel. I'm just working on those sides and making sure that the point is nice and crisp. You can have it rounded, but I just wanted to make it a little bit crisp, not too sharp, but just somewhat in the middle between round and pointy. I found that using a thin file for this as opposed to the thicker ones helped. Not that it makes much of a difference, you can use any file you have at home. Just make sure the grit is not too coarse because it will overfile that polygel because it is very soft to file, and then you will lose that product. So try to find yourself a finer grit one. You can use an e-file if you have an e-file, but because polygel is so soft and easy to file, I feel like I can get a smoother and cleaner line with a hand file, so I just prefer using a hand file. once the nails are all filed, I will just clean them off with a lint-free wipe and some rubbing alcohol to make sure that all the dust has been removed. And now I'm just going in with my Rainbow Polygel. I got this from RAINBOW. They kindly sent this to me to review, and I have already done a review on this polygel, and I'm just going to summarize what I think. So this polygel has amazing color. However, I do find it is a little bit firmer, so it is a little bit harder to move around. But all you need to do is just put a bit more pressure on your brush and make sure it's a bit more wet. Other than that, it's all fine. You can just use it. As you can see, I'm able to quickly apply and just push the polygel into place, and then that's it. Like, it only took me like 2 to 3 minutes to do this part for each nail. And the next color is blue. Actually, it's called Rainbow Blue, and the first one was Rainbow Purple. And these colors have really good vibrancy. I really like how you can use less and make it look almost like a jelly, but use more and make it look very opaque. So I really like that about these, and I'm just pushing that into all the corners. And I do smooth it over the nail bed color. I do smooth it over the nail bed color a bit, so when it comes to filing, I can just make sure that it's even, so that the nail bed and the color tip are all leveled. This shade is called Rainbow Green, and it's just a nice vibrant green, and I'm just pushing that into place and patting and pulling with polygel. I feel like that works best. So as you can see, I'm just smoothing it over the top so that it's all nice and leveled with each other. Then I just always make sure to clean the side walls, because that really helps with my filing. I have minimal filing at the end, and that really helps me finish a lot faster. This one is called Rainbow Yellow, and it's just the same as the others. They all feel the same. I would say the red was a little bit softer to work with, but the others all feel kind of a little bit firm, not too much. But I did get this kit from Amazon. It was available on Amazon as well, and I think you can purchase it for around £30. So it's still affordable. It's not a kit, it's just a poly gel. You don't get slip solution or dual forms or a brush with it. The brush I'm using is from a different kit that I have. So you might want to think about buying that. You can also find this polygel kit on the Savvyland website. I will have it on screen, and if you use my code Kamin20, you can get yourself 20% off. And right now they do have a couple sales going on for their polygel kits, which are very affordable, so do check them out. I will have them linked down below, as well as the coupon code. Now I'm just going to cure these, and once they're done, you can see that they have a shiny tacky layer, which I have wiped off. And now I've just laid down some paper, and I'm just getting onto filing those. So what I'm basically doing is just fixing the shape and just smoothing over the top to make sure that the nail has no bumps, has no dents in them. And I'm just doing that for all the nails. I am using the 180 side of the file. And if you're interested to know where I got these files from, I bought a big pack of these from Full Beauty on AliExpress, just because I wanted to try a softer grit file, and I do find that they work amazing on the natural nail, and they're really good for shaping the nail because it's so thin. It gets right up into harder to reach areas compared to bulkier, bigger files. So if you're looking to improve your shaping game, then I would recommend you get this really thin, skinny file. A downside to it is that it does bend a bit because it is thin, but I really feel like it helped me a lot with my shaping on this set.
But I'd never say goodbye or ever leave this stuff behind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way, yeah. When it hurts like this.
So now once all the nails have been filed, I'm just going to use my Glitter Bells No Wipe Gel top coat, which I absolutely love, and I'm just going to top coat all these nails. And as you can see, using a finer grit file eliminates all these scratches, and if you do still get scratches, I would recommend you buff the nails. I did also buff these nails, but using that finer grit file stopped me from having any scratches even without buffing. So here I'm just top coating, and these nails look so good. I'm really happy with how they turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do leave me a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing if you want to see more of these videos. Also, let me know down below any video suggestions that you guys may want to see. And other than that, I want to say thank you for everyone who has subscribed. I have hit 100 subscribers and I'm really grateful for it. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed. It really means a lot. Don't forget to check me out on my Instagram as well at Nails by Kamin. And now I'm just curing these, and this is the final result. They look amazing. Let me know down below what you think, and don't forget to like these nails on my Instagram because this is where I will be posting them. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.